Hi guys, Squirrel here. I'm back with some train sim. Let me just open the doors here. This time we're on the Riviera Line. The Riviera Line is one of the new lines in Train Sim 2016. It came out with the optional purchase that you could make. You got like a free tech update for Train Sim 2016 if you already had 15. However, you could also purchase an optional pack, which is about £25. You get about 80 quid's worth of stuff in it. You don't have to buy it, but you get extra things if you do. Oh my god, listen to that! Listen to that! I love steam trains. Right, let me get back inside the cab here. Crank up the reverser to about 75. Crank up the pressure. Bring down the brake pressure to about 25. You should release the brakes to 25 and the regulator is open. I know, dude. I've got the assist turned on. Just to remind me how to do this thing. Now, what you don't want to do is put this pressure too high, because if you do, you get wheel slip. Just have a bit of patience. Wait for it all to kick through. And it should start moving shortly. There we go. Where are we going? Picking up passengers from Paynton at 7:03. Now this is the Riviera Line, like I say, and we're going from Goodrington, which is this stop here, down to Exeter. Now we're starting to move. Yeah, the optional purchase was very, very confusing, because most train sim users have been used to getting a free update every year, whereas this one is a bit different. Like, they got a free update, but then a purchased update for additional content. And it has caused a bit of confusion. You should reduce the reverse to 62%. It's very specific. Okay, the next stop is just down here. I need to watch my speed here. I'm going to bring that down a lot, actually. Okay, I need to focus, because we're approaching the station platform. I think I'm going to have to turn that off. That's just getting really annoying. It's not so much the advice, it's the camera switching. You set the brake pressure to run in at 35%. Yeah, we got that. Okay, let's start getting a little bit of brake pressure going here. There it is. There's the platform. Now the pressure, as the pressure builds up, the brakes start to bite, so it's really quite tricky to gauge when to start braking at what pressure. The problem is if you think you're braking too much, then tough, because the brake pressure is already in there now, and you can't just easily release it. So yeah, you have to throttle up a bit to get to release the brakes again. But that should do it. Open the doors. Back of the carriage, the ladies can get off, that's fine. And they look very suave and sophisticated. You'll notice the styling in the Riviera Line is pretty cool. Like, everything's just set in the 50s. All the clothes, all the signs. It's proper retro. But you'll be pleased to know that they still stand around looking at their watch. Watcher. Look at that. Look at that pouty. Look at that. That is posh spice pose if ever I saw one. What time is the train coming? Oh my god! I'm sure they didn't talk like that in the 50s. That's a relatively new thing. And dapper bloke here, Dick Tracy himself. Look at that walk. That is a manly man. Strutting his stuff. That's a very kind of bluey, purpley dress you've got on there. I like the shoes. They go with the dress. Okay. Enough of that. Let's get the regulator up to 75. Let's bring that brake pressure down. Increase the pressure. Wait for stuff to happen. Come on, get going. It's freaking out. It wants me to bring it up to 25. There we go. It just takes a bit of time for all the pressure systems to flow through. But when it does... Oh yeah. Go away. Listen to that. I love that. Okay. Let's get rid of that now. I'm bored. So look at the scenery at the back. Look at it. It's so good. Look at 50s cars and everything. Wheel slip. Let's back off a bit. Yeah, so the driver assist doesn't actually assist you as such. What it does is it advises you. I think it should be called driver advice a little bit, to be honest. But, whatever. Right, next stop is Torquay at 710. Let's bring that regulator down a bit. And we'll push the brakes up now to 35 to release them. That's the running setting. I have to say, I mean, I've had a go at this Riviera Line, and I have to say, it is pretty darn awesome. It really is. It's steam trains in a beautiful setting. Down in that Torquay area, I've been down there, and it is really nice. A lovely part of the world. And if you want to, I think you can still get the steam train down there. They run them, not regularly, but, you know, fairly irregularly, but you can actually book yourself onto one. I'm going to enjoy the wonders of steam. That's it. We'll just cruise at 30. I don't want to get too close to that 35 mark if possible. Try and hold it at that speed. Well, yeah, just look at this. Let me just pan out here. Look at it. Oh yes, I forgot about the waves. The waves, right? Ignore the waves. Look at the scenery, guys. Just completely ignore the waves. Don't look at... No, don't look at the waves, I said. Don't look at them. No, I'm not going to let you. Nope, see? Look at the buildings. The scenery is wonderful. Now look at the waves. Oh my god. I'm sorry, but... They're not the best waves I've ever seen, and I'm being polite about this, but... yeah. Everything else looks fantastic. The waves just look a little bit cartoony. Not to worry. There you go. Now look at it. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? They're just not... It's 2015, peeps. That's not a 2015 wave crash, is it, really? But never mind. Uh-oh, I'm speeding! No! Stop ducking me points! No, 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 no. Look at my speed collapsing. Now I need to put pressure back in just to stop it doing that. It's really hard to shave like a mile an hour of speed back off quickly. You know, if you're just slightly speeding. Okay, we are really collapsing speed now. Oh my god, I lost all of my pressure and speed. I'm going to be late. 7:10, I'm due to be there. I've got a minute to crawl home. Come on. That's the thing, it's steam trains are about managing pressure, you know? You've got the boiler pressure, and you can use it in various ways. But once you use it, you've got to build it back up again if you want to use it again. So it's a little bit about management. And because I went just over by, what, a mile an hour? I lost all of my pressure. And I've now had to regain it again. Torquay platform coming up. Let's back off now. I think we can just roll this in. Look at the next stop. The next stop is just up the hill a bit. Hello! Look at these like flipping palm trees. We're here. Sorry, we were just a touch late. We had some braking issues. Stopped a little bit early, but what ain't. Never mind. Deal with it, peeps. You'll just have to get on it. Yeah, I know. Don't judge. Just get on that. Yeah, that's it. Sorry, madam. Oh, look at these people just having to walk down the platform because I didn't stop down there. And they're so going to miss that train. You really need to do a bit more than wiggle. Whoopsie. Sorry if you miss your train, peeps. Let's release the brakes. Oh, where's the train? There's the train. There it is. Let's watch her. Wait for it. There she goes. Look at the watch. What time do you call this, love? Right, why's my train not moving? Why is my train not moving? Uh-oh. I've got far too much pressure in the system. Let's just go. I think my boiler almost exploded. Let's get rid of that pressure. No, wheel slip. No. So I've got a bit of a hill climb. Let's look out that window. There it goes. You see it ramp up then. It's a lovely journey, this. I genuinely really want to go down to this part of the world again. And take this train line. And get on the steam trains. I think they call them Heritage Line down there. It's essentially a bunch of volunteers who look after these trains and keep them running. And all the money they make from ticket sales, I think they just pour straight back into this. It's so good that they keep this stuff going. But it's actually really hard to become, like, a train driver on the steam trains. Like, you basically have to wait for people to move on. But it's only done by people with passion. You know, it's no longer a job for them, it's just pure passion. Which is awesome, at the end of the day. Okay. I need to gauge this one properly, because we're still going uphill, and if I slow down too quickly, then I'm going to fall short of that platform, and that's going to basically break the schedule for the entire trip. No pressure. Arrived 17:30 and I'm already late. Okay, let's back off. Let's roll it in. Let's get to the start of the platform and then apply the brakes. Oh my god, this is a really short platform. Oh my god. Stop! Stop! Reverse thrusters! I honestly thought that wasn't going to happen. Blimey. But yeah, look at it. Isn't it gorgeous? Doesn't it look great? All down goods and mineral trains stopping for traffic purpose to pick up and put down brakes were. What the heck? That's not even a sentence. Look at the vehicles. Look at it. The original cranes from the 50s. It's just epic. Timeless penalty 70 points. Didn't do so well that time. Okay, let's get going here. Get on about 70, that on about 475. Let's monitor the pressure this time. And release. Come on. Yes. Nice. We're on the move. I'm sure it's not... I'm sure when you sit in the back of these carriages, I'm sure you can taste the kind of... Or you could. I mean, maybe not now, because coal burns a lot cleaner now. They've got better technology. But back then, I bet this... It tasted of soot. I mean, the wind was blowing in the wrong direction. You open the windows. Smoke's going to go straight in that window. But there's just nothing like it these days. Nothing like this at all. Let's put the brakes to running. Let's bring down the reverser. Okay, next stop. Newton Abbot up. Newton Abbot up. Main platform, 725. Okay, we've got a few minutes. Hopefully we've got a bit of a speed limit increase at some point. Oh, there you go, 50's coming up. Just going to back off the pressure a bit. Actually, no, I'll keep the pressure up while we're going uphill. Bricks. Everything back then was made of bricks like that, look. Not prefabricated materials and panels and stuff like you see these days, but bricks. Proper bricklayers. Actually, when you come out of a lot of London's stations, if you observe the tunnels when you come out, for example, Liverpool Street Station, when you come out, there's just a whole load of tunnels, and look at them. They're all made out of brick. And just look how many bricks there are, and they're all done into these wonderful arches. The bricklaying skills back then were just amazing. But yeah, I can understand why they don't make them like that anymore. There must have been... It's massively labour intensive. Okay, it looks like we're reaching the brow of a hill and then we're going to go downhill, so I need to watch the speed here. Look at that. Chimney smoke, fat stacks, absolutely epic. Chimney brick buildings. Brick buildings. Everything was just brick. Okay, now we're picking up speed. Now I'm backing off. Right, let's increase a little bit. What I don't want to happen is this starts to run away. I overbrake and just collapse my speed again. That's what I don't want to happen. What's the boiler like? It's all good. $7.25, 7 minutes, must be over 3.8 miles, that's good. We've got a 50 limit. Let's use it. Oh, listen to that. Just listen to it. I couldn't resist it. Okay, that's gonna end in tears if I'm not careful. That's a good speed to be doing. Let's just put that regulator back to 0. I'm tempted to stick it in reverse a little bit. There's the bell. No, we're still picking up speed. This is where it goes horribly wrong. There we go. I've got it back. I've clawed it back. I've got my concentration face on here, guys. This is crazy. Just trying to keep up that momentum. Let's have a look at the trackside. Look at that beautiful scene. fantastic. It doesn't get any better than that. What a machine. What a beautiful machine. I hope they keep these things going for another 100 years. I don't want them to end in a museum just yet. They're just too good for that. Let's get that speed up a little bit. Now, if you notice the speed limit, there's a change up to 60, then immediately back down to 45, so... Our ETA is 7:24. At the moment, we're completely on time. Which is brilliant. So I'm going to try and stay here at 45. Actually, I think there's an... Look at this view. Look at this view. There's even got its own heating system here. Vintage pictures. Slidey windows that you can't open. But look at the grime in the windows. This is supposed to be... I guess this is standard. It's not first class, is it? If it's first class, they probably wipe the windows. You don't get carriages like that either. That reminds you of Murder on the Orient Express, that kind of setting. Agatha Christie. Oh, there's another one going the other way. Toot your man, toot your bro! Fellow train driver! They should be tooting each other. Let's us prepare for stopping. Newton Abbot up, which implies that it's on a bridge or something. Elevated platform, I guess. Blue houses. Did they paint the houses blue back then? Blimey. That may be enough throttle to get us there. Or maybe not. Look at the signalling as well. Old British signalling. The lever, the thing that moves up and down. I'm sure it's got a name. Right, which side's the platform on? Can't actually see. Is it this side? There it is. There's nobody here. There's nobody waiting. Okay, I think we'll hit the brakes about that. Nice. That was actually quite well done. I'm happy with that. Whole length of the carriages are available. Let's open the doors. Nobody wants to get on or off at Newton Abbot. What's wrong with this place, I wonder? Looks very industrial. There's a whole bunch of houses over here, but I guess they're all the workers in the local factories. Like rows of terraced houses, very traditional amongst industrial areas. High density. Well, hello, shady lady. Femme fatale. If there's a murder on this train, I'm bagging you for that. I reckon. Unbelievable. I was here in such good time that I've had to sit here for a minute, but that's a good thing. Nobody ever complains about you getting there early. You do have to wait though. Come on. Let's get going. We'll be leaving any second. Can you imagine, like, back in the day in America? when they had steam trains. Or what do they call them? What did the Indians used to call them? Iron horses. Imagine, you look over the horizon, you see a whole bunch of Indians on horseback coming galloping at you. And you're like, quick, we need to get out of here! And you put all the levers forward. Let's go, let's go, let's go! And the steam trim's like, and we'll start moving now. And you're like, no, we're all gonna die! I must have been so flipping scary. Bring the regulator back. 25 reading. Let's release the brakes to running. Still got a 45 limit. Oh my life, that's a scene, that is. Look at that scene. Gorgeous. I love seeing these other trains around here as well. I'm gonna whistle you, even if you don't whistle me back. Because I'm friendly like that. Lovely. I can see why the guys who do this, the guys who sit in here, chucking coal into that thing, pulling all the different levers, I can see why they do it. I'm sure you go home hot, sweaty, covered in soot, and you probably think to yourself for a minute, just a brief minute, why do I do this? But on a summer day like this, and you've got your head out the window and the engine in front of you is making that noise, I can totally see why you'd do it. I can totally see why you'd give up your Sunday to do this. Okay, I'm going to back off on that throttle now. If we can cruise at around 55, I'd be happy. Although actually, it's going up to 75. In which case, we may as well give it some. You go, girl! 75 miles an hour! Just by boiling a kettle! Absolutely brilliant! You boil some water and you go 75 miles per hour. It's just a genius invention, this thing. I'll do. We'll do 70. Let's not push our luck. The last thing I want to be doing is hitting those brakes. Meanwhile, outside, a lovely tranquil scene by the water. From the front, it's so quiet. Listen to that. Gorgeous. Studley Castle 7025. I wonder if this thing is still in operation. 2.5 miles. I don't know, I mean, I have to say, like, that extra purchase of Train Sim, just to get this is worth it. But then you also get the Union Pacific turbine train, which I've not tried properly yet. I had a quick go of. I don't know if you've seen the intro video for Train Sim 2016, but it shows you the Union Pacific in just a deluge of snow. And I found a mission there that is literally that. It takes you on that run and you can't see hardly anything past the end of the train. It's unbelievable. My god, we are flying into this platform. We are absolutely flying into this. Look at that view. Alright, I need to be very careful here. We're 1 mile away doing 70 miles an hour. And we're about to do 60 in a limit, which I'm about to break because I didn't notice. No! Come on, come on, come on, come on. That's 50 points lost. Plus a whole lot of brake pressure, which I'm going to have to gain back again. Okay, that should do it. Lost a bunch of points though. Didn't get my speed under control in time. Half a mile away, 54 miles per hour. That's good. Okay, let's start with some braking now, I think. Some pressure in the line. Okay. Now let's hit the brakes. I've overshot. Wow, this thing can stop though once you stop powering it in reverse. Look at that. I mean, I know I overshot, but blimey. A technical error though, on my part. I mean, I've only overshot it a little bit. The dangerous thing is actually this. You know, if another train's coming here, there's a risk of contact here. But apart from that, everybody can get on and off the platform. The real issue there was the amount of points I lost for speeding. That's blown the goal out the water, that has. And it's entirely my fault. I didn't get my speed under 60 in time. Again, I'm too busy looking at the scenery. I don't care. I mean, I'll take scenery over points any day. I want to enjoy this game. If you're the kind of guy that loves going for the gold and the points and the technicalities, well, good luck to you. That's absolutely awesome. Me, I just like enjoying train driving and looking at the scenery. That's my bag. So if I occasionally screw up, I don't mind. I try my best not to, but I also want to look at everything that I'm seeing. As for that Union Pacific mission, good luck with seeing anything. It's just literally just look out the window and it's snow, grey, white. Can't see anything. Right, I should get my points bonus anyway, because at the end of the day, we did get there on time. There we go, 83. It's not too bad. Okay. Let's get the pressure up. Set the brakes down. That's how you do it. That's how you do it. You bring the brakes down to 0. You can hear the pressure getting pushed through. And then build it back up to 25 so you don't lose a lot of steam pressure. And then that just releases the brakes very, very quickly. That's how you rock and roll. And when we get going, bring the regulator down. Whoops. Take the brakes up to 35. That's the running percentage. And gradually start to bring down the regulator. Oh, what a sea view, look. Look at this. Yeah, you can see the crashing waves and all the glory. The foam just moves backwards. Like it does in real life. Not. Yeah. It is what it is, peeps. Fire up. We've got to 60. I think there's a tunnel there, look, and I reckon, yeah, there's a tunnel here. But just before it hits 60. So I'm going to get to about 50 and then back off on the pressure. I'm so going to whistle inside this tunnel. Wow, there's a whole bunch of tunnels. Look at this. What's the next stop? Dawlish. 1.85 miles. 1, 2, 3, like 4 tunnels I think at least, and then Dawlish. It's gonna get dark in here. We have no lights. Oh my god, you can't see anything! You alright back here? Is it good? Have we got the lights on? Yeah, we've got the lights on. Don't like this. Awesome! Ah, he's brilliant. Right, I reckon we can cruise now. Oh no, hang on. No, did you see that? I put the pressure back on 0 and the speed started to collapse. They've just cut this through the side of the rock, look. Like the cliff. They've just gouged these holes into the cliff and then reinforced them with this brickwork. Right, half a mile out. Let's back off now. Just start getting a bit of brake pressure going here. This looks like a nice station. I really hope I haven't done this too early. Oh my god. It's possible. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Okay. That's possibly not perfect, but it'll do. Let's have a look at the back. Yeah, one carriage out. Now this is a platform, look at this. Newton Abbot. What a beautiful station. Not much room though. Look at those shops. Are they shops or houses? That back of somebody's house? I'm not actually sure. They look like shops. They could just be shops here, I guess. We're early again, so we'll get the points for that. After Dawlish, we have Dawlish Warren up, Starcross, Exminster St Thomas, and then Exminster up, arriving 8:04. So we've got about another 25 minutes of beautiful steam train driving to finish off. This entire journey is quite a pleasure. You can't beat a bit of coastal driving. Doesn't matter whether that's in a car or on a train. Coastal driving is the best. The fact it's in a steam train just makes it amazing. Okay, so release the brakes. Brake pressure on 70. Sorry, pressure on 70. Release the brakes onto 0. Regular on 75. There goes the brakes. Up to 25. Awesome. Now that is how you take off. Oh, he's a new little train at the back, look. The freight one. I think you can drive that. I think that's in the scenery pack. Let's bring the regulator down now. I tried to increase the pressure just a little bit too much there. I thought it was ready for 80, but it's not. .39, not far. Looks like we're kind of leaving the population density. Like, it was very industrial back there. Now it feels like it's becoming a little bit more pocketed village, beach-like. I can imagine a lot of people, you know, coming down here in the summer and just taking a walk down there with the dog. Oh, there's also there's a train spotter mode in this as well now. I think it's called Railfan, and you can start at one of these stations here, and the trains will come past, and you have a camera, and you can fly around, pick your spot, and take photographs of trains. So it's got this like train spotter thing going on. I'm just noticing a 25 limit in the midst of all that. You see it? I should have put my brakes up to 35. I totally forgot to do that. Need to be careful here. Goes down to 25 right on the station, so possibly a line switch or something, or maybe going into one of the off platforms. Let's get some brakes. Go in here. Yeah, look, there it is, 25 limit switch. Oh my god! I've timed it too late. I'm losing points left, right and centre. It was a line switch, but I didn't get there. I tried to time it and didn't quite get it right. So yeah, we're struggling for silver now. Tricky line this. It's got some little... you think it's quite a cruise down the coast, but it's got some tricky parts about it. The first one was completely my bad. Not noticing the 60 limit in time. This one, I noticed the 25, but I just badly timed it. I was only a couple of seconds out, though. If I'd have got that a couple of seconds earlier, this would have been a majestic stop. Even though I did... I hope you didn't want to get off, bro. Sorry about that. Yeah. Let's go. I've got all the steam coming out the braking system, though. You can see it. Awesome. Right. We have a 25 limit, moving up to 40 shortly, so I'll just back off the throttle and try and time it nicely. Yeah, look at it here. It's completely opening up. Like, the beaches are becoming quite large. It's interesting they've got people sailing here, because usually when you see flat land like this next to the water, the water's not that deep. And sailing boats have a keel, and the keel has to be at least, what, like 3 meters long? 2 meters long, at least? Let's try and get our speed up now. Oh, frame rate's taking a bit of a hit, which is strange, because it's... We're in some fairly open area here, so the frame rate should be pretty good at this point. Trackside view. See the sign coming up? That means whistle. Let's have a look for it. That one here. Must be a level crossing or something. There's the sign. SW, which I assume means short whistle. There it is. Level crossing. Starcross up platform. Lots and lots of sailing boats here. Look at this. Beautiful little marina. Let's get ready to brake. Maybe the trick is to use the reverse regulator to slow down. Maybe that's a better option. Let's try it. No, we need some brakes now. We need some brakes! Oh my god! This could go badly. No, look at it, just accelerates. It's unbelievably tricky to get right. The speed starts to tumble as slowly at first, and then it's like a mountain slide. And before you know it... Look at that, this thing can emergency stop on a dime. How the heck? Okay. Let's see if it'll let me open the doors here. Yeah, it will. We'll take it. I reckon that's first carriage only. Oh no, it's not so bad actually. No, it's the next two. Yeah, basically the ones with the white doors. Oh no, not that one. 1, 2, 3. Actually, the platform isn't that big, you know. I mean, even if it had been... Oh no, I could have been up there, look. No, it was just a massive mess up on my part. Let's get going here. Look at that. I reckon that's for baggage. A baggage trolley. Old-fashioned. You know, back when they used to have, what do they call them? Oh, I can't think of the name. Oh, I can't think of the word. The people that used to come and take your baggage and take it down to your car or whatever. I can't think of the word for some reason. For a fee, of course. I mean, I wouldn't do it for nothing. Lovely. Imagine living in one of them houses there. What a cracking view. I'm not sure I'd want to live so close to the train line, but what a view. Next stop is Exminster in 3.5 miles. I think we'll try and get some speed going. Articles of value should not be left in the compartments in the absence of the owner. What, you mean they had theft back in those days as well? I'm shocked. Doesn't want to give me a trackside view, like a proper side of the track view. Just wants to give me that overhead view. Look at these two. Sat on their own. I like to do this at night as well. When you get little lanterns hanging off the front and you can't see anything. That'd be kind of fun. Right, we've got 2 whistles, one coming up shortly. Let's have a look for the sign. The trees as well, like the colour of the trees looks different to other train sim scenarios I've done. I don't know if it's scenario specific or whether that's a change in Train Sim 2016. I need to check out some more scenarios. But it definitely looks like a different colour. It's more, like a more muted shade of green, you know? Look at that. The driver's view, unless he sticks his head out the window. It's unbelievable, isn't it? The boiler. Right, let's back off. Ready for a whistle? One mile out into Exminster up. It has just completely opened up the countryside now, look. There's no more industrial anymore. It is pure sightseeing joy. Love those signals. Unfortunately, they're mechanical, so they're more prone to going wrong. Gentle whistle. Let's get the brakes going now. Look at this, you're doing 40 miles per hour. At the beginning of the platform, I'm doing 30. $30 miles per hour at the beginning of the platform, and I still feel like the rear carriage is not going to be openable. It's amazing. Steam braking. Let's have a look. Oh no, look at that. That's impressive. So 30 miles per hour when I reached this point, and I stopped to 0 there. Do you know, that is pretty good. Pretty unexpected. Look at these quaint lanterns? Lamps? I don't know what you call lanterns, I guess. But it has a bulb in it. Before that, the previous generation would have been gas. Hello ladies, are you getting on the train today? Or are you just swaggering up and down the platform like some kind of catwalk? Is this a fashion show? If it is, you've got the same dress as she has. Just saying. Don't want to accept you, but you know, you have. Like, she's got a lime green, that's different. Nobody else has got that one. There's a lot of swagger going on around here. Well, let's get a move on here. Mind yourself, ladies, you might get steam on your ankles. And as for you, sir, it might actually clean those dirty shoes of yours. What? How dare you? I reckon the guy who lived here used to be the, like, signalman. Or station manager or something. Makes sense, wouldn't it? You get a job like that, it comes with a house or something. Move it up to 35. Let's bring the regulator down a touch. Next stop is Exeter St Thomas up. After that is the final destination. Oh, there's a train coming. Look at this. Oh yeah. Three lines down here as well. Oh, that track merges in, so I wonder where that one went then. That must split off to some more platforms, maybe. This must be like the through line, and that's the stop. That bell, when I hear that bell, it reminds me of a school bell. Like, the only bell I ever heard that was like that was either the school bell or the fire bell. It's essentially the same thing. It's like a disc, like a round, you know, half sphere of metal, and then inside is a metal. What do they call them? It's like the thing that strikes the metal outer. And that's on an electromagnetic, that thing there. It's on an electromagnetic switch. And when you put AC current through it, it alternates the magnetic field, so it alternates the arm. It moves the arm from one side to the other. Which effectively causes it to repeatedly strike the outer ring. Like 50 times a second, or whatever your frequency of your electricity is, 50 hertz. Like, ring. Very simple. Hence why it's so common. Simple things work better, you know? They last longer, work better, more reliable. The more simple it is, the easier it is to fix, the less it goes wrong. Somebody comes up with a simple design, it just lasts a long time until something better comes along. And that was one of them. Stood the test of time. Now, get a fire alarm now, it's just the most horrendous thing. I mean, if you've been in any modern office and the fire alarm's been tested, oh my god. The sirens are just... they're deafening. You literally think to yourself, if I actually escape this fire, I'm going to come out deaf. Let's see what was wrong with the bell. Like, the bell was perfectly acceptable. Everybody heard the bell. But it didn't make your ears bleed or anything. ETA 800. Wow. We have to arrive and depart at the same time. It actually has me down as being late, funnily enough. Oh, look at the stop after this. The final destination is, you could almost throw a stone to it, it's that close. It's 1 mile away. Okay, you can't throw a stone a mile. I can't anyway, I don't know about you. Maybe that was an exaggeration. Oh, we're getting industrial again, look. Because everything was just, like, all factories were based on coal back then, so just so many chimneys everywhere. Right. Let's get the brake pressure going. This is definitely an up platform. Look at this. Oh my god, this is the world's shortest platform. Oh my god. Who made this so short? Full reverse thrusters, Mr. Sulu. Wow, what a stop. Ironically, that was my best stop yet. On the shortest ever platform. I mean, wow, look. This guy can't get out here, but... the only way to fix that was to put that carriage there. This thing can stop so rapidly, it's unbelievable. Yeah, look, terraced houses. Typical British laid out terraced houses, your factories, your smokestacks. All the houses would have been burning coal, smoke coming out of every house, smoke coming out of these chimneys. Any wonder that the air pollution was so bad? Okay, while I was sightseeing, I didn't spot that we should have been getting a move on. 0.96 miles. Let's do this. Really starting to enjoy this train. I've got the acceleration under control. It's just the kind of the stopping I have to get under control. But with a bit of practice, you could really get used to this thing. And it comes with about 8 different scenarios. And some of them are passenger, some of them are freight. Okay, 45 is the target speed. Well, assuming I don't absolutely mess it up coming into this platform, I should get a bronze, I think. I lost too many points speeding, I'm afraid. A couple of hundred at least, plus some technical errors with wheel slip. It's a freight train. Exeter up main platform, where this train will terminate. Or rather, this scenario will terminate. It doesn't look like a terminating station. Which side is the platform on? It is this one, it's terminated. Yeah, it is. I wonder if all the scenarios only go up to here. Or if there's more after this. Excuse me, Twitch lady, what time is it? Oh, a bit pouty today, aren't we? I swear she was just posing for everybody who was getting on the train. She's like, I've got a Twitch dress, you've not. Well, I think that's it, peeps. We actually got there early. Again. So yeah, I'll pick up quite a few points of the timeliness. I'll just lose them for the speeding errors and the bits of wheel slip. Love that train though. I love this scenario actually. It's really, really worth it. You can actually buy the scenario on its own if you want to. If you don't want to buy the Train Sim 2016 upgrade, you can actually just buy the scenario. But it's kind of pointless in a way, because if you buy the upgrade, it's probably the same price as one of the scenarios, and for the same money, you'll get another 2 things. You get the DBBR155, which is like the German Deutsche Bahn train. And you also get the Union Pacific gas turbine. So, you know, and the Riviera Line as well. So it's well worth having. Let's have a look how you did. What did I get? 743 XP gained on that one. Yeah, you see, look at all the wheel slip. Timeliness, wheel slip. Speeding here. Chunk of speeding right there. Chunk of speeding right here. Yeah, bronze. I thought it would be for 743. So there it is. That was that one, I think. Yeah, 743. You can see I did that and got the gold, but whatever. I mean, anyway, it's not really an introduction. It just flies you around. Unfortunately, the annoying thing about that is the text that pops up to actually explain interesting things about the line in the train. It doesn't stay on the screen long enough, so you've got this wonderful information and you just can't see it. Although I think if you go on the tutorial stuff, you can perhaps view it that way. That's at the railfan mode as well. So this is the Riviera Line in the 50s. These are the scenarios you get for that. So quite a few. But that is Train Sim 2016. They've got rid of the awful background music. It's just replaced by some random train noises. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that video. Please give me a thumbs up if you did. Until next time, guys, take it easy. Happy training.